debatable. Combined 11. Manchester City, Chelsea, combined 11. Let's kick it off with the manager. Who would you choose to be the manager of this combined 11 right now, 2021, based on, what's going on right now?
Yeah, right now, if you said overall, I would have said Guardiola over their different careers. But right now, I think you'd probably agree with me. Thomas Tuchel, I think, definitely, you can see his tactical awareness going into different games. He's so adaptive to different managers, in-game, off-game. He doesn't just, play one system like different managers we've had in the past. Maurizio Sarri was 4-3-3 or go home. Thomas Tuchel, swap formation in game, swap players, bring off Mason Mount mid-game, do all these different things and change everything up just so you can do that. So I think, you think about all these different factors, but yeah, Thomas Tuchel for me is better than Guardiola right now, simply for how he turned around Chelsea last season with a team that I think is progressively worse than Man City's overall. If you think about the whole squad as a whole, I think you'll probably agree with me in that. And yeah, the Super Cup win, penalties, bringing off the goalkeeper, it was a big decision to make. And he brought off, and guess what? It worked again. So man management, tactics, everything, I'm going to go with Tuchel right now. And Guardiola, he's had many years to try and win the CL with Man City, hundreds of millions spent, and he hasn't been able to do it. Many debates say he needs to sign Messi from PSG right now, which he can't do it. But yeah, I'd say Thomas Tuchel for me right now is the best manager.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go with Tuchel as well. And I'm not just saying that to follow what you're saying. I have it written down on paper. I'm going with Tuchel, and we're going to be using the 3-4-2-1 formation to try to fit the players in. And you said everything about Tuchel. And look, as I said, Tuchel was brought in to do a patch-up job, and he did more than that. He did way more. He won you guys a Champions League, and what he's done is, listen, it's just ridiculous. It's just, you never thought that Chelsea would have just came up like that. After what they were going through under Frank Lampard, they were like 9th, 8th. And I'm like, laughable. But Tuchel came in and made you guys great again, basically. So with Thomas Tuchel, the manager, 3-4-2-1 formation. Let's start from the back. So let's start with the goalkeeping positions. We have Edouard Mendy, Kepa, Zach Steffen, and Ederson to choose from. Who would you go in for this combined 11 for your goalkeeper?
I think let's narrow it down first of all. Zach Steffen and Kepa, I think we'll save them for later, maybe the B team debates. But I think it's a massive debate between these two. His ball playing ability, we know he's better with the ball 100%. Ederson, he could play anywhere midfield and he'd just slot him right there, in my opinion, just by his pure technique and everything like that. So yeah, Ederson in the ball playing perspective. But right now, we're talking about 2021, as you said, Dominic. I have to be Chelsea again. I have to say Mendy, and purely for the fact that I think he's been absolutely world-class since he's coming to Chelsea. It's not an understatement. I know people saying give him one more season to really get that high rating on FIFA, whatever it is, but I'm not too obsessed with FIFA ratings. But he saved us on many occasions, and people have said, our defense is so good, you don't need a great goalkeeper. But look against Real Madrid in that first game at home in the CL. Benzema outside the box. Any other goalkeeper, in my opinion, that's going in. Second one, he's come into the box, put a lot of power on the header, and Mendy tipped over easily. So I think on many occasions, Mendy's proved that he is one of the best goalkeepers in Europe, despite coming from such a tough background, coming from, a team in, what game was it, Rennes, who were not really a massive team in France, but he's come here and he's been world-class, in my opinion. So I'll say Mendy. Ederson, I don't know what is about Ederson last season. I didn't really see too much of world-class saves from him. I didn't see too many big moments. I mean, it's Nash is what I saw personally. I don't know if I've missed a lot. But right now, 2021, CL winning goalkeeper, Super Cup winning goalkeeper, Edouard Mendy is my goalkeeper for the team.
Fair enough. I don't think this is actually debatable, though, in my opinion. I think it's Ederson all day. Like, you don't win multiple Premier League Golden Glove Awards just because, you know what I mean, you're there and you're Man City's goalkeeper. I think Ederson, his ball playing abilities, his distribution, it's unmatched in the Premier League, maybe around the world, and he's a very key part of the way Man City plays. He's very good shot stopper. I think Edouard Mendy gets probably more shots at him than what Ederson get for Man City. So you get to see Edouard Mendy flying here, flying there more often. Hence the reason why you probably say, yeah, it's Edouard Mendy. No, listen, no debate. He's done well. He won the Champions League, Super Cup, and so on and so forth, and have saved Chelsea on many occasions. But this is Brazil's keeper. this is a guy who gives Alisson a run for his money in the Brazilian national team. So it is hard for me to there's very few goalkeepers I would actually put over Ederson, because he was a gem. He was found from Benfica, and. But yeah, I hope most of these positions are not debatable, because we'll be here all day. So let's move on to the 3 center backs, since we're going with the Tuchel system. Look, who are you going with your 3 center backs? We don't need to get into all the names. Just let me know who you're going with your 3, and I'll let you know who I'm going with my 3, and maybe a short reason why I'm going with these players.
So I'm going to go with Antonio Rudiger, left centre back. In the middle, I'm going to go with Ruben Diaz. And right centre back, I'm going to go with Cesar Azpilicueta.
So what happened? Why you didn't put Thiago Silva in your team, though?
That is a debate, but I think, he could easily go in there. But I think Diaz last season, in my opinion, was better than Thiago Silva was, in my opinion. I think Silva was amazing, but Diaz was obviously won all them kind of awards. I think he was second to none. Rudiger is undroppable in any team in Europe, in my opinion, right now. And Azpilicueta, I think he's been one of the most underrated players under Tuchel. He's barely missed a game, and he's literally barely put a foot wrong. Without him, there's such a big gap in our team, leadership-wise, position-wise. And I could have put Kyle Walker in there, could have put Silva, could have put Christensen, but I'll put Azpilicueta in there because he is the leader of this team, and he will dictate everything from the back.
Well said. I'm actually going for Rudiger, Thiago Silva, who is also a leader, and he brings that leadership quality and that experience. And he seems like he's ageless, because seems like at being 37 is not actually hindering him. And Ruben Diaz, of course, you cannot leave him out the team, because he's been simply amazing since he was signed from Benfica. Again, Ederson, Ruben Diaz. Thank you, Benfica. I got to just say that right now. Look, Ruben Diaz, I think you were kind of, if Ruben Diaz didn't win them awards, you would have wanted to put an all Chelsea backline, Oh, man. But look, let's move on to the wing backs. The wing backs, who did you put as your 2 wing backs there? Right wing back, left wing back?
Right wing back, I've actually gone for Reece James. And left wing back, it was difficult. I didn't want to put Chilwell there. I didn't want to put Marcus Alonso there, unfortunately. Probably could have put Alonso there. But it was between the Man City players. I've gone for Alexander Zinchenko as a left wing back and Reece James on the right.
Wow. I've actually gone for Reece James at right wing back too. And I've actually gone for João Cancelo, who is a very versatile. Cancelo over Zinchenko anytime, because the thing about Cancelo is like he's so skillful and versatile. Like even if he doesn't have a left foot, he'll kick it with the outside of his right and everything. So he has been spectacular, man. You just got to give it to Cancelo. Everybody thought that Cancelo was a flop the first season. Last season, what he came and did, he canceled all your thoughts, all of them. And this season, he's doing the same. So, bro, I thought you were going to put I cannot believe you put Zinchenko in there, though. I think, low-key, you want to see Zinchenko against Chelsea this weekend. I think that's what
Possibly.
it is.
I think Zinchenko's really underrated. I think every game I've seen, he's been under the radar.
Yeah, but still, man, defensively, he's questionable. Very questionable. He's good at passing and holding on to the ball, but he's not quick, and he's a bit smaller, and he'll get bullied by the more physical players. Imagine Zinchenko versus Lukaku, you see. At least Joao could keep up. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, look, the defensive midfield, too. Who did you go in with?
This is going to be very unpopular. I can already tell, but I have to go with these 2 players. First of all, I don't care if it's an award. I think the UEFA Men's Player of the Year has to be in there. Jorginho, for me, has to be in that deep line position. Over Fernandinho, over Rodri, in my opinion, he has to be in there. And who other? Dominic, if you don't put this player in, I'm very, very worried. I'm extremely, extremely worried. If we don't put N'Golo Kante, the happiest man.
Don't worry, bro. Don't worry.
He's absolutely class. And Jorginho and Kante for me.
Don't worry. I've actually gone for Kante and Fernandinho. I've gone for Fernandinho. I just cannot leave Fernandinho out this team. I cannot. No way anybody could tell me. Awards are not that Jorginho gets into a team over Fernandinho. Fernandinho is so key. Oh my God. He is so key. Like when he doesn't play, I'm worried, bro. I'm telling you, I'm worried. Rodri, he's a little mild-mannered. You know what I'm saying? He's a good player. but he could actually step his game up if you ask me. So I've gone for Kante and Fernandinho, which brings us to the last three positions, the attacking positions. Who do you have in the two just behind the forward?
So first of all, I've gone for Kevin De Bruyne. We don't think we could have put him in the pivot. If we don't put Kevin De Bruyne, I think him and Kante and Rudiger, if you drop them, please, you can't consider yourself a football fan. I think Kevin De Bruyne are definitely in there, kind of behind the two, I'd say. And it was between, the other one, it was difficult. Well, I put Jack Grealish and Mason Mount. I think them two are a lot closer than a lot of fans put out in terms of their overall game. And I think it's between Riyad Mahrez as well. He can play in that position. Other Chelsea players have not really on the same level as them for me. Timo Werner, not really on the same level right now. But I've actually gone for, drum roll, I've actually gone for Riyad Mahrez in that role. And I think, Mason Mount could be in there. Jack Grealish could be in there. But I think Mahrez provides a bit more in the attacking position, especially when you have Kante in behind. I think Riyad Mahrez and Kevin De Bruyne are outstanding football players for me.
We've actually gone for the same thing, Mahrez and KDB. And look, man, if anybody could put a Mount or let's say even a ZH above Mahrez, I'm like, what exactly are you smoking? Because Mahrez, listen, this player, oh man, when he was at Leicester and I heard he was linked to City, I was like, yeah, man, yeah, he's nice. I'm telling you, Mahrez is just that player that he's so attractive to look at and everything. I'm talking about on the field, of course, but
both ways. You can look at both ways.
But Mahrez is a handsome guy as well. You see what I'm saying?
That's why I picked him. But I don't know.
Yeah, but Mahrez and KDB in a position like that to deliver to the man up top. Oh man, amazing. That left foot that Mahrez has on him, the dribbling ability and everything, and he does have the pace. So Kevin De Bruyne, he's an automatic pick in any combined 11. You cannot let him out. Listen, there's a debate where they say a player is truly world class if you can go around all the top teams in Europe and you can say this player gets into the team. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. If a player gets into any top team around Europe, that means he's truly world class. And I mean, without compromise, without having to debate nothing. He gets in. That's a true world class player. There's probably tiers to being world class. So, yeah. So, that's something we agree on. Sorry, Mason Mount and Pulisic and Sterling and all these guys and Grealish and all of them. But Jesus, notable mentions to those players, by the way. Who do you have up top? Let's name our player up top in 1, 2, 3. Lukaku.
Obviously.
Pretty obvious. No debate needed there. Lukaku has come in and made Chelsea look better. Second coming for the big Belgian, and he means well. You see what I'm saying? He's a good human being, and he has improved a lot. A little bit laughable at United, but he went to Inter Milan and he won Inter Scudetto, first Scudetto, breaking the whole Juventus winning streak there. And it seems like Juventus are not even going to win this season again. And you got to give testament to what Kante and Lukaku and Lautaro and them guys have been doing over at Inter Milan. So that does it for Combine 11. Pretty fun stuff. I have a bench here. I have Kyle Walker, Edward Mendy, Aspilicueta, Grealish, Mount, Havertz, Sterling, Phil Foden, Ilkay Gundogan. All these guys could warm the bench for me. But that's all Combine 11. Let us know yours in the comment section down below. Thank you very much, Taron, for sharing that one.